But it is because it's not happening, Andrew, because it's not right now. Because people are like, man, we're in a Christian nation, which I actually wanted to ask you as well. Which religion is basically running this show? Because, I mean, Trump has even said Trump is not a Christian. He even said that one time in the interview, he's like, I'm not going to heaven, which I never would want to hear from a president. But if you think about it, right now, I don't think, Andrew, because people, like, we see it. We see the writing on the wall. He had to escape from Iran. My parents, grandparents, all of them had to escape from that rule. And right now, because it's not actively in your face, it's happening in Texas. You see it in freaking Minnesota, and it's about to start happening in New York. Nobody really sees it. But in 20, 30 years, like you said, the long game, they're winning. They're winning because it's not going to stop. What was by 2060? It's going to be the most dominant religion is going to be Muslim. And you nailed it. And they said it. There's a video of some guy, Pat, the guy that used to be a hardcore Islamist and then converted. He's like, we love we use the Democrats. We do it. But then when they come in, all the woke, progressive, abortion, trans, gay, all that good like Mamdani. He's in a church or whatever talking with some trans and like, we love him. You think his people, they actually agree with what he's talking about? That they accept the gays, they accept the women have to cover their heads. Ilhan Omar's dressed up all the freaking time, wrapping her head around. This is the clip right here, Pat?
Yeah.
Can you play that?
Lord help us, just listen to this.
When I was an extremist, Islamist, fundamentalist, I would only vote left.
Why is that?
I saw them as very stupid. I would fear the conservatives because they come with principle.
Yep.
That's not someone they can brainwash. But the left, I know they have no values and no principles to begin with. I dare you to find one Islamic extremist that votes for Donald Trump. Never do it. They'd give their vote to the leftist who wants to run around in pride parades. And Islamic extremists are against gays and homosexuals and transgenders, but they want the left to go and get busy with that. And Omar, she's fighting for abortion rights. My body, my choice. Yes, go do that. But would she have an abortion? Never. Would she kill a Muslim in her stomach? Never.
What is the fundamentalist and jihadi agenda for America?
The future of America has to be Muslim.
Lord.
And if you say that, Andrew, if we say this, by the way, you have no, I can't say you have no idea. You know, and he knows because we get the same type of messages. I'm pretty sure you have lovely. I just showed them a death threat that I got from a Muslim guy on Instagram, and it's like the writing is on the wall, like, and it's like the writing's here, and people are telling you turn around and look, and they're like, no, it's not, it's never gonna be like that.
You know what I always do with the Muslim death threats, though? You always say, I'm going to come kill you and rape your wife and kill your kids and blah, 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 you know, and I'm always like, well, I can give you directions to my house, but do you have a high enough IQ to follow them? And they
come back.
Yeah, then they start spurging out, and then we just kind of laugh because it's really funny.
Yeah.
They get really mad.
I think that was a moment with you in the debate with Daniel Harigaju. Rob, if you want to pull it up, this is the moment. You guys are having a debate, and he is... many Muslims view him as a great debater. Okay, somebody that
I can give you a precursor there.
Tell me.
So Kikikachu does his homework just like me, and I do consider him to be a very skilled debater. And I took him very seriously. He's an Ivy League graduate, just like my other opponent at that debate was Richard Carrier, who was a progressive. So I did 2 debates back to back, one on Saturday, one on Sunday, both with Ivy Leaguers. So I did take him very seriously, and when I came up to him and shook his hand before the debate started, I said, hello, Daniel, how are you? You're a great debater. And he said, yeah, you too.
He said that?
Yeah, he said, yeah, you too. So when we came up, I think he had a predictive model for me. In other words, he had sat down and predicted out what he thought my line of attack would be. The difference between us was that I predicted what he predicted that would be, and so I was ready for it. He did not predict how I was actually going to come at him.
So he didn't know that you were going to do this?
He had no clue.
Okay, and so this is a very unique angle you took.
Yeah, and it's funny because the core of the argument's actually twofold, and people only picked up on the one, but I can explain the other end of it.
Would you mind watching this first,
Sure.
and then you giving it to us? Rob, go ahead.
Inbreeding has been occurring at a high rate for about 1,400 years since the early Islamic period, encompassing most of the land still occupied by Islam today. It spread from the 8th to the 15th century, moved into Persia, North Africa, South Asia, where it remains and has created some of the dumbest human beings on planet Earth. The most common type of inbreeding is first cousin marriage,